Now, Shawn Jordan, how's it going, man?
Good, good. How's it going, Mark?
It's going good. So let's just kick this interview off by just talking about how NCAA football led to a career in mixed martial arts.
You know what? Going through LSU and training with top level athletes and having Coach Tommy Moffitt, who's the strength coach at LSU, really just pushed all of us and kind of instilled that mental toughness in each athlete that came through there. Really helped me kind of carry over to this sport. When my football stuff ended, I needed another route to another avenue of to compete and. I found mixed martial arts, and I came and started doing this, and I competed one time, and I was, I was stuck.
And just talk about how you learned about the chance to step into the cage against Czech Congo.
You know what? I had, I fought in Australia in March. I had to come back to camp to help Travis Brown and John Jones get ready for their fight in April. So then I went home for about 4 weeks, and I just got back to camp about a week and a half before they called, for me to fight check. So they called me. I got the call like at midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning. My manager calls me and says, "Hey, we got a fight for you." And before they even before he kind of get me a name and everything, I was like, "Cool, man. Just yes, whoever let's start getting ready for it. What's the date?" And then he told me Chicago, and I was like, wow, it's really exciting for, my second fight in the UFC to come in and be able to compete against a guy that's fought everybody. Czech's, one of those guys that, built up this heavyweight division, and he's done a great job, representing it.
Even casual fans know who Czech Congo is, so a win over him would be huge, right?
Absolutely. I mean, the opportunity to compete with him is a great, a great honor for me as another competitor, another athlete coming in the sport. We compete so we can fight the best guys possible. And absolutely, this is a huge fight for me, and I'm excited about it. I'm looking forward to to Saturday and kind of get this underway and see how it goes.
To this point in your career, what would you consider your signature win?
My signature win. That's kind of hard to it's hard to say. I guess for me, I kind of just try to look forward. I learned from my last fight, and I look forward to my next fight. Um, so as far kind of right now, my mind's set on Chicago. I've learned more from losses than I have from some of my victories. But I do have some notable wins. Yeah, I did defeat LeVar Johnson, who is a heavy hitter and a another great competitor in the UFC. Now he's made his mark already. I just beat Ollie Thompson. That's my most recent victory. So yeah, I don't know. I guess it's kind of hard to say which my my favorite one.
Yeah, for sure. And speaking about LeVar, there's probably no one in the UFC that hits any harder.
You know what? It's hard to judge that, but yeah, absolutely, LeVar is definitely one of the hardest hitters in the UFC coming from any heavyweight. But the thing about heavyweights is we're all so big and so strong that it just takes one punch. It doesn't really, we all hit hard.
Right.
Yes, there's different levels to that, but we all hit hard. So you can't have a 255, 206 pound man hit you and it's not hurt. So yeah, absolutely, he's definitely a heavy-handed fighter, and yeah. So again, but the nature of being a heavyweight is we all have one punch knockout power. That's the nature of being a heavyweight.
Okay, and who will be in your corner for this fight?
Greg Jackson, Mike Wigglejohn, and Adam Zuma from Canada, actually. So got a good corner, good group of guys coming with me.
Give me a prediction on this fight. How will it finish?
You know what? It's gonna be a heavyweight fight, and I think it's gonna be a slugfest. I think we go out there, we're gonna start banging and throwing some bombs and see who has a better chin. Actually, it's either gonna be one of us gonna knock the other out, or we're gonna beat each other for 3 rounds. That's kind of why I see it going.
You talk about how your last fight in the UFC was over in Australia. This fight's in Canada. Going to be a 20,000 seat arena. It's going to be crazy, man.
Absolutely, and you know what? Fighting in Australia was a different country. I think it's the second time the UFC had been there. The fans were absolutely amazing. They're great. They were welcoming. They loved everything about the sport. They cheered for the grappling parts. They cheered for the the exchanges. They cheered for everything. They were totally just awesome fans. So yeah, I'm totally looking forward to going up to Calgary. Another country I've never been to. So I'm really excited about getting to meet some of the locals and see how they their take on MMA and stuff and see how they handle a big show like this coming there.
Yeah, for sure, man. And one last question for you, then we'll let you go. We know you're busy. Who's your favorite fighter in mixed martial arts to watch? Is there a guy that you like, say you pattern your game after, or just a guy you love to watch fight?
You know what? There's a few of them. Some of them, some of my teammates, obviously just because I train with them every day, so I love to watch them compete. And it goes from Cowboy Cerrone to Travis Brown, who is one of my main training partners, who I love to watch fight just because I think he surprises people because he's so big, but he's so agile too. And then, of course, John Jones. These are just guys I train with every day. But probably one of my top favorites in the UFC is probably Frankie Edgar. I love that little guy. He's a little bitty, but he's got a heart of gold. You can't put him down. I love watching him. He gets beat up and he gets knocked out, and he comes. His autopilot's so good, he comes back to life and fights his way through it. It's awesome to watch him fight.
Those little guys can bring it for damn sure. Okay, I appreciate
Absolutely.
you giving us the time. Any sponsors that you'd like to thank or promote your Twitter or Facebook?
Absolutely. Follow me on at Savage Shawn. They're actually doing a new Facebook fan page for me. It'll probably be Savage Shawn Jordan or something like that. But absolutely, and I have some great friends that help me out. Seattle Seahawks quarterback Matt Flynn, he helps me out. He sponsored me a little bit for some of my camps. Trey Bill, Tom Rath, and Doug Allen, and for this fight, I boosted sponsor me. So I'm pretty excited about all the kind of progression of my career right now.
Okay, Shawn, well, thanks for the time, man. If you get this win, you're really going to be moving up the ranks pretty damn quick, eh?
Absolutely, I'm excited about it. More importantly, I just need to get the win. All the wrecking stuff is fine and dandy. It's cool, it's fun, but it's the most important part is winning. You have to continue to win to keep going up. So
Well, thanks for doing
that's
this
what
for
I'm
us,
excited
Shawn.
about. Absolutely no problem. I appreciate I enjoyed it. Anytime y'all need something, just let me know.
Okay, thanks, man.
That's it, man. You have a good day.
You too. See ya.